Okay, we'll keep it there. Don't move and we'll be good. Oh crap, did I make sure? Oh goodness, I hope I don't have to go back in. All right, guys, we'll wait for peeps to join. See if this actually is working. Good old Facebook. Oh, there you are. Let's click there. Oh, it's working. Okay. Yay! It's working. Hello, my friends. I have been trying to get on this dang thing, and I swear some nights, but it's all good. Kind of a crazy night. Totally randomly gonna do the live tonight, but you guys did amazing. Thank you, Claire, for doing all of your hard work of sharing and getting people to join. And yeah, we didn't reach about halfway. We were about a little over halfway of getting there. So I guess my generous heart decided that I would hop on and we do a little bit tonight. So, which I'm kind of, you guys should feel special. Hang on, I got something in my eyeball. Because my boyfriend is on TV on the CMA Awards. So I decided that I would, sorry, I'm really fidgety tonight. I can feel energy is really weird tonight. But I was downstairs watching the CMA Awards, and my husband absolutely loves Carrie Underwood, and I'm not gonna lie, she's hot and she's got amazing legs, so I had to sit and watch Carrie Underwood perform before I came to get on the live. And then just as Carrie Underwood was done, then my boyfriend came on, which is Luke Bryan, and Luke Bryan was on, and so I had to watch Luke Bryan. So that's why I'm a little bit later, because priorities. But anyway, it's always fun to watch those CMAs and see all the newcomers. But I don't know, I'm kind of old school country. I feel like that these newer country bands, I guess, if you want to call them, are Claire said, so sexy. Yeah, I have seen Luke Bryan in concert live, and yeah, he was always man, that was pretty that was a pretty good concert. We'll just say that. So, but no, I love country music. I just don't like the new country. I don't like these new new, I don't know, it's new country is what they call it, but the ones that kind of they kind of emulate more of the the hip hop, the rappers and that kind of stuff, which is fine if that's what you're into. It's just not my thing. But yeah, Tandy, like Garth Brooks, right? Yes, Martha, like the 80s and 90s country, like Reba McEntire and George Strait, and no Dwight Yoakam. No Dwight Yoakam in my repertoire of music. No, thank you. I'm not a big fan of the twangy stuff. So it's funny because my son-in-law likes him, or I think for the most part, my husband likes him a lot. My in-laws like him, so. But I am not a fan. Johnny Cash, maybe a little bit, depending on the song. So anyway, so you guys should feel special that I love you more than drooling over my boyfriend on the CMA Awards. So I warn you, my yes, Diane. Yeah, I do like Morgan Wallen. Yes, I agree there. That's new country, and I do like Morgan Wallen. Don't get me wrong. There's some good new country. Some of them are kind of a little bit sad right now, but no, I love watching those. But sad when my gosh, my brain's been all over the place. But Winona, when Winona Judd came on and gave away an award, I had to look away because she was pretty, you could tell she was emotional and choked up, you know, over her mom's passing. And I don't know if many know that, you know, the Judd, so her mom had Naomi, right? Yeah, her mom Naomi passed from suicide. And so it was pretty tragic and pretty upsetting. And so when she came on, she held it together pretty good, but so sad. But anyway, so yeah, my energy is kind of all over the place today. And I think a lot of that has to do with lack of sleep. We had the full moon yesterday along with the lunar eclipse before that. And the energy has just been, I'll tell you, this has been one of the toughest full moon lack of sleeps that I've had. So thanks to the science of makeup, you do not see all the bags. One day maybe some of you have seen me with no makeup on, but I have, like, I swear today I feel like I've got these big old bags, but it's all good. But anyway, I'm looking at your comments, Martha. Holy cow, did you not know, Martha, what do you mean you didn't know? You didn't know that Winona died? Or I mean, Naomi died, Winona's mom. Yeah, that was like, I want to say 9 months, a year ago maybe, but yeah, it was crazy. But so really quickly, I'll have to tell you guys some fun things that have been in my life coming up, not just with the business, but personally, and then we'll get into readings because this will only be about an hour tonight, just because of the time. But I wasn't going to even do one tonight, but that's why I wanted to see how much activity we could get out there. And thank you again, if you just hopped on, to those who went and liked, shared, whatever that you did. So yeah, I know, Martha, crazy. I was from suicide, I believe drug overdose. So anyway, so some stuff personally, just so you guys are aware. No babies yet. We have so Mandy and Asia are both dilated just barely to a 1.5, 70% effaced, both of them. And Mandy is scheduled to be induced on the 18th. Asia is on a wait list come Friday. The University of Utah does a different process, and Mandy's going to an Intermountain hospital. So I guess they just put you on a wait list, and they can call you anytime at any day and say, okay, we're ready. And they have to run, get their stuff and get up to the hospital and get ready to be induced. So we should have 2 grandbabies here by the 19th at the latest. I hope. I'm pretty sure. So more to come. But what I wanted to say oh, hi, honey. Thank you. Hi, Kelly. Hey, girl. But my mind's been all over the place. I just lost my track of yeah. So I've had a lot of crazy, we had to rush Mandy to labor and delivery. There were some worries there, and things are good. So readings right now, of course, are put kind of on the back burner, but I am trying very hard to get everybody in when scheduled. But please know, if I have to reschedule you, please know that there's a good reason. It's either I'm at labor and delivery, or I'm on my way there, or I am just completely drained, which has been the case a little bit lately, just because of all of the stuff happening and going on. So plus, for those who have never had a reading done or don't understand the process or what I do to do a reading, I don't just sit here and flap my gums. I don't just sit here and look at cards and tell you, what the cards mean. I have to use my energy and tap into all of my, we call them clairs, and my gifts. And if I'm not in a good mindset, my energy is very low, or my fibro is flared, then unfortunately, you don't want me to do a reading for you. You'll waste your time, your money, and I will be devastated that you didn't have a good experience. So please be patient. However, I've hired an assistant. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. So she was supposed to start today. Yeah, today. I had to think, but because I had no sleep and I needed sleep today and recharge myself as best as I could, we're gonna get her going tomorrow. Her name is Kylie, and she is amazing. So she's going to be helping me and doing all of the scheduling, managing my calendar. She's going to be pretty much freeing up any of the administrative part of what I do. And guess what? All of y'all that have been waiting to get on my calendar, be ready, because in the next couple weeks, you will be hearing from her. And I'm most likely, with as many people as I have waiting to be put on my calendar, I will be booked until January. So if you're wanting to get on and do a private reading, I suggest you message and get on that list, and she's going to help with that, okay? Things by January 1st, I promise you, are going to be better. Trying to manage a business and be a mom and then a grandma of one here and then two on the way is really, it's just a lot. So, so please be patient. I promise. It kills me to reschedule. I hate it. I wish I could change it, but things will get better January 1st once we get her all scheduled. So let me look. I'm looking at some of the comments. Let's see. Oh, yes, Megan, Nicole, yes, come see me, love. Absolutely. Tandy, I will get you rescheduled. And Tandy was one of the ones that I had to tell her she was on her way, and I'm like, I've got to run to labor and delivery. So I appreciate you being understanding and willing to wait. It's hard when you've been on my schedule for a couple, 3 months, and then, last minute have to reschedule. But let's see. Let's see what else. I thought I saw. Come on, Facebook. Yes, someone just, Holly Hill. So yes, I have beautiful gift certificates that, I thought I had one right here, but I do have really pretty gift certificates that are for Christmas. And I'll tell you, gift certificates for a reading is probably one of the most unique, original, but very sentimental and very long-lasting, impressionable thing, or gift that you can give to somebody. So if you are looking at wanting to do Christmas gifts, reach out, and I can get you, we can get you taken care of. I can mail the gift certificates to you. They're beautiful, very thick, shiny. Or I can email you just as kind of a picture, and then you have a PDF and you have to print it, which is fine, but totally up to you guys. You have plenty enough time if you have to mail it. So, oh, thank you, Karen. I know. Thank you for your sweet comment. I cannot wait to get the help, because, man, I'll tell you, I have so many fun things planned for this year. I guess say next year, for Stephanie's tarot readings for my business. And I hate saying business, but it's a business. But I have some fun giveaways, and I want to tell you a little bit about those tonight really quick too, and I'll try to post some pictures of what I'm doing. But yeah, I have an idea for New Year's. So that I'm kicking a New Year's thing around. I got to talk to the hubby and see about that. Plus, with having 2 new grandbabies here, I'm not sure. But Kylie, she's going to be amazing, and she's very knowledgeable with calendars and scheduling. And man, I bet you she'll whip my whole calendar into shape within a couple weeks, if not less. So, also, she's done events, large events, so she'll be helping me with events. So more, oh my gosh, so much more to come. Goals for next year, traveling to other states. One of my I will do this year, you mark my words, I will be going east to the East Coast and doing readings on the East Coast, planning an event out that way. So just many things. So watch for that for sure. Okay, shall we get started? Let's see. Oh, I'm reading. Let's see. Dominique. Oh, I like your last name. Is it Mahana? Mahana. I'm very interested in the Christmas gift cards. My phone was being a pain when you were talking about it. Oh, okay. And yeah, if you are, I just saw my hubby's no-go. Let's talk, babe. No, for the gift certificates, just, yeah, message me, email me, and, yeah, we'll get that worked out. So, I can, as far as payment, I can take pretty much anything and everything now for the most part, except for checks. Who writes checks? Nobody writes checks. But we will chat more for sure. So, it's Ma and then Hannah. Is it Hannah? Ma Hannah. Like Hannah Montana. I love it. Right? I destroy names, so just bear with me. Okay, friends. So today when I did my podcast, it was so sad because I had a gal come on. So those who are new on here, which I'm shocked, we have 29-30 people at, what is that, 8:30 at night-ish. So, but the way my energy is now, this could be a long night. But the gal that came on my podcast, which I do every Wednesday night at 6:00 p.m. on the podcast is through A1R Psychic Radio and also Moonstruck TV. My show is called The Mini Medium, and I'm on at 6 p.m. Mountain. I guess it's Mountain Daylight Time now. Stupid daylight, anyways. But who likes daylight? If you like daylight, will you comment and tell me why you like this daylight saving? Just curious. Not that I have any judgment, but anyway, so she gets on. I see the number 27 immediately. I count out 27 cards. We have a beautiful connection. She tells me that her niece and her nephew died on the 27th together. Her dad or somebody died on the 27th, and a brother or something died on the 27th. So there was 4 people that the 27 I was picking up on resonated. And we get opening up the connection. I start to channel her loved ones on the other side, and her phone call dropped. So sad. So I'm hoping she reaches out and sees how to get a hold of my information. So we'll see how that goes. But so if you have a chance, I'll post it here in a minute. My podcast is should be on there. Usually by the time I'm done with my live, it's there and I'll share. So all right, let's see. I was reading Martha, I need to come to Alaska. I do. I have a couple people in Alaska I do readings for as well. Man, it's been all over the world, you guys. Crazy. I just did a reading the other day for someone in Australia. That was cool, listening to their accent. Okay, enough about me and enough talking. Let's do readings and see what we can get tonight with the crazy energy. I'm having shirt issues. Friday is 11/11/22, so it is the time of the portal opening in a sense. What this is the, if you follow numerology, The 1111 portal is a very spiritual awakening for many. So if you are very spiritual, then I wonder if I should do something on Friday. I'll have to see what my schedule is and find out what my hubby's doing. And that's of course if we don't have babies coming. But anyway, very powerful. So between even now with the full moon and the 1111 portal, the energy is very intense, and readings have been matching that intensity. It's been really cool. So, okay. If you're new to my live, you can see others are posting already what kind of reading they're wanting, and 2 numbers between 1 and 33. I used to do, what was that, 1 through 20 something, 25 was it, I think. But anyway, 1 through 33. I liked that number. So 2 numbers between 1 and 33, and then right next to that, you'll see people on here, general, you know, whatever it may be. Some are wanting to maybe channel loved ones on the other side, which it's been a very interesting night already for that. But and then if you have any specific topic, such as your health, love, marriage, career, that kind of stuff, then you'll put that next to it. Please make sure that when you comment, you are only commenting ever so often. If you comment back to back to back to back, then others can't get their comment in, and or if they do, it gets lost in the feed. So so just be courteous and comment ever so often. Hi, Tracy, my friend Tracy, for everyone that's on, Tracy Pierce. She is my BFF, and we've been friends for, oh gosh, 12 years-ish. Yeah, 12, 13 years. Our kids are the ones that created another grandbaby for us, my son and her daughter, and we're excited. So she's also sharing the excitement with another child. So her and I both have 2 children that have babies coming within weeks. So anyway, I love you. I'm glad you're on. I'm sending you lots of love because I know you're stressed. And if you need me, if I can jump in and help, you know I will. So let me know. Okay, so let's grab our first poison. And if you want to come on live, I love when you come on live. We can bring you on face to face and do the reading as if you were kind of doing a FaceTime. Okay, let's see what we got here. And it would be fun, Trace. I think I might look and see. You guys keep watching my page. I think I might do something fun for the 1111 portal. So thanks, Dominique. I know I'm not old enough to be a grandma. I'm just not. My friend Tracy's even younger than me. Tracy, we're not old enough to be grandmas. I call myself a glamma, a glamorous grandma. That just seems to be more fitting. Okay, sorry I'm chatty today. Let's take a look and see. I love you, hubby. Okay, go chase your mule deer. Go chase your bighorn sheep. By the way, if you guys have never followed my husband, Justin Cowan Photography, go follow his page and just support these small businesses he and I both have, and you'll see how amazing my husband is with his photography. It's unbelievable. Like, he and I could be standing in the same spot looking at the same scenery, at the same animals. I'll take what I thought was the same picture, but nope. That's why I do what I do and he does what he does. So all right. Hi, Liz Oliver. Welcome. Some people I don't recognize, but if you've been on, then welcome back. Hi, Jan Bangader. I like saying hi to some peeps. So, oh, Tracy, I know. I feel like one of our babies is going to be here on 11/11. It'll be cool though. 11/11/22. Very spiritual numbers. Okay, sorry guys. Sometimes it takes me a minute to be drawn to the right poison. Okay, let's grab this gal here. Okay, pin. So when I pick the person, I love reading. Sometimes I just like getting on here and BSing with you all. But we're gifts. Oh, last time I did a live, we were talking about granny panties. So it was so funny. You guys, if you have ever been in a fun group of people, we have a really fun group. Let's see. Oh, Dominique, yes, message my hubby. He can talk to you about all that stuff. So yes, so Mandy, sorry, I'm just reading the funny comments. Oh, Kai is on. So Kai, I introduced you, love. So Kai Sanders, that's on. Sorry, I'm having squirrel moments with the whole the granny panties. But so Kai, we introduced you a little bit, talked about you and how excited I am to have you. And I know we were supposed to start today, but there was just I couldn't even focus. So but everybody, welcome Kai. Her name's Kylie. She said Kai or Kylie. So but her and I, man, we're gonna rock it, you guys. It's gonna be a crazy year together next year. I can feel it. Lots of huge things coming. When I put my mind to things, you watch out. It's coming. So okay, all right, focus. All righty. So Kylie, oh, said hi. Okay. Yay, I'm glad Kai is here. She's so adorable. Mandy is 9 and 21, a loved one on the other side. Okay, hun. And then Mandy, I picked your name too because my daughter's name is Mandy. She spelled it with 2 E's though. If you want to come on live, you are more than welcome to. My husband's giving me shit. If you want to come on live, then I can pull you on and we can do your reading face to face. If you don't feel comfortable with that, a lot of people are like, I'm in my jammies. The other day I had someone say they were in the bathtub. So you're totally fine, hun. But as you are deciding if you want to come on live or not, I am going to pull your cards. So 9 and 21. Okay. Let me count these out really quick. Yes, I know I can't focus today. I told you my energy's all over the place. 9 and 21. Oh, okay. I was just reading Claire's comment. I'm trying to read and count. Doesn't work. It's like walking and chewing gum. My ADHD brain doesn't want to do that kind of stuff. Okay. Alrighty. So Claire said that the beautiful Mandy is getting her charger. Okay, perfect. Yes, please don't let your phone die like my podcast gal. Oh, killed me. Killed me. We were getting such beautiful, I could not believe when like I said, sometimes I scare myself, but when I saw the number 27, then she was my first caller for the night, and the 27 fit the date of the 27th. 4 people passed on the 27th of different months. So I knew that we were already, before she even got on, before the call even came through, we were already getting a connection with someone, but we were trying to process of elimination, get it down to the person. And then I think her cell phone dropped, something happened, but she was in Canada. So it could be that, but I don't know. It is what it is, and everything happens for a reason. So, while we're waiting for Mandy to let me know if she wants to come on live, I'm going to drink my delicious Crush. Oh my, okay, so while we're doing that really quick too, giveaways. So, I don't know if you guys saw, oh, I wonder if, honey, my wonderful hubby, I know you're listening. Can you look on the counter and grab the package? This is so crazy doing this on the live. There's a package on the counter, and it has the what the heck is it called? The little dead plant in it. Jericho, the Rose of Jericho. If you're listening, honey, can you bring that up or send someone up? Oh, you're in the computer room. Pooh. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, so for those of you, and I can wait for a second, Claire, it's okay. I'll explain the giveaway here, and then if anything, we'll just kind of start doing her reading. But the Rose of Jericho, if you've never seen it, I posted it before, but it literally looks like a dead weed when you get it. And the dead weed, actually, it symbolizes, it's a plant. And what you do is, as you have your Rose of Jericho, you kind of just let it sit in a bowl of water. I always usually like to use my moon water, or if I have certain crystals that are able to go in water, then I'll put them in there. But you put it in, and then as it starts to soak up the water, it blooms open and it turns into this really pretty, bright, very vibrant green kind of, it almost looks like a little bush. It's a cute little plant. And the meaning of the Rose of Jericho is you put it by your front door, or wherever you are wanting to protect your space of any negative energy coming into your space. And I'll tell you, I love mine. I had mine at the door, and then you always want to dry it out ever so often because it can get kind of gross and moldy. By the way, Tracy, let Lori know. And you want it to shrivel up and turn back into the little dried up weed. And what it really symbolizes is that even when we feel that we are dried up, when we feel like we are done, when we feel like we have nowhere to turn, or our life feels like we've kind of died per se, we've dried up, shriveled up, no energy, whatever it may be, however you want to look at it, that all it takes is the nourishments of life, whether it be like the water, the good energy around you. And once you have that back into your life, then you're able to bloom and show how that all of the negative things or people, situations, heavy emotions, whatever it may be, didn't affect you, and how freaking amazing and powerful we are as energetic human beings. It's so amazing. Yes, Delia, I love that you got one. They are amazing. So I am planning to little self-care and love to bloom. Exactly, Trace. Yeah. It's okay, Claire. I've already got her cards, and I kind of feel like that there's some crazy energy already happening. So it's okay. If I have to, I'll just start kind of picking up on things as they come, because sometimes I can't shut them off. They just come. But anyway, so what I want to do, oh, good. My little, well, we'll kind of see, Claire, if she doesn't come on, you know what? We'll reshuffle and pull her some new cards. But my little JC's bringing it in. But anyway, so what you do you have it, Bugs? Did you find it? Yeah. Oh, will you bring it here? You want to come say hi? Yeah, I think it's your bedtime, kiddo. No, JC wants to say hi. Say hi to my friends. Hi. She tempted. Huh? Yeah, little Red is bringing it up. Yeah. Yep. Okay, thank you, honey. You need to get to bed. Okay. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Night-night. I love you. So JC brought it up. I'll show you. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is do a giveaway. And then also I'm going to be selling these. Oh, thanks you guys. I'll have to tell her you all said hi. I'm going to be selling these as well. But what I'm going to be doing, let's see if I can see how fragile it is. So it looks like this when you get it. You can see these are the roots. And oh, thank you, Leah. Yes, she is a sweetheart. She's beautiful. She's a pain in the butt, but they all are that way. So if you see in the center here, sometimes these close up even more, but anyway, what I'm going to be doing is putting surprise crystals inside the Rose of Jericho, and you won't know what they are until the until the Rose of Jericho blooms and opens up, and then you'll have kind of a surprise crystal or stone. And with that, Kai, welcome. I'm going to need your help with this. This is one of my crazy ideas. But with the stone or crystal that's in there will be, an explanation or, a description of what their healing property is, or, oh, good heavens. And, please, I just spilled it all over my leg. Just vacuum that up later. Anyway, so how fun will that be, right? So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna hide, I'll be putting the little stone or crystal inside of the little Rose of Jericho, so you can kind of see maybe right there. Ooh, but you won't see it because this one's already opened up. The others, you might see them, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, fun stuff. That'll be here available soon for Christmas and stuff like that. So I already have it all started working out in my brain, and but it's such a great protector of your space, and it will also, FYI, the water from your the Rose of Jericho, you can, once it's bloomed, and then you want to kind of change out the water. I believe it's every 3 days, 2 or 3 days. Don't chuck that water out. Take the Rose of Jericho water, and you can put it in a little spritzer, or you can if you want to put it on your hand, and you go around your door jamb, your front door, back door, your bedroom doors, and the Rose of Jericho water will provide a barrier of protection, so yeah. So anyway, just kind of a little tidbit there. So all right, well, that's okay, Claire. No, it's okay, hon. We'll go to the next person, and I thought, well, just explain that while we're waiting for her. But if she hops back on, then I will go and snag her back. So let's go ahead and we'll grab the next person then. And I know everything happens for a reason, for sure. Sorry, I got crumbs of that stuff everywhere. Okay, but yeah, if you guys are interested, I'll post about that. I'm going to take some pictures and post about it and let you guys know. So go ahead and post your numbers and what kind of reading you're wanting. And then if Mandy comes back on, we'll go ahead and hop over to her. So I'm just making sure my cards feel good and mixed up right now. Okay. Alrighty. Perfect. Okay. Let's take a look here. Everything does happen for a reason. Okay. I know I had some other things to share, but I can't remember. So, hi, Melissa. Melissa, I'm not going to try your, I never know how to say your name. Denovelis. Man, I looked out when I was younger. My maiden name was Black. If you messed up Black, you were in trouble. I mean, seriously. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and post your numbers and what kind of reading you're. Wi-Fi's going all funky. No, honey, the Wi-Fi's going all weird. It shouldn't. Go tell the kiddos to get off their dang things. It's probably JC. She's probably on YouTube or something. Okay. Please tell me I'm not the only one that has a child that's always on their devices and it messes everything else up. Okay. All right. We're going to pin. Oh, good. I'm back now. Okay, good. Thanks, Megan. Okay, Katie Draper. Katie is 15 and 20 and a general reading. So, I like starting out with general readings. I don't know why, but so Katie, when, and for others, when you choose a general, the reading will be very much, based on whatever I am drawn to, the strongest, I guess, if you will. So if I feel at the time it's your health, we'll talk health. If it's, relationships, we'll go that way. So just keep that in mind. If you ask for general, that's where I go. It won't be just a kind of vanilla reading. We'll still focus on one, particular subject, if you will. So I love hearing everyone else has problems with their kids on electronics. Boot them out of the house. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then, oh, I forgot to mention, Katie, if you are here, hun, if you will say hi, let me know you're here. That way I know that you'll get to hear your reading. 8, 9. Okay. All right. Oh, good. Hi, Katie. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. So let's go ahead and I will show you your 2 cards that you pulled. And really what I do in the beginning here is I'll take a second to focus and, kind of pick up on anything that I'm getting. Sometimes it takes a minute, sometimes it doesn't, but and then, like I said, whatever general comes up, we'll go that direction. Okay, so your first card with your number 15 is this King of Pentacles card. And that came out of the deck upside down. And I'll explain what that means here in a second for those who don't know. And then your second card with your number 20 is the King of Cups. And that also came out of the deck upside down. So, I find this really interesting. So I have to tell you, Katie, first and foremost, before I read what I'm picking up, but in my deck, it's called the Light Seer deck. I love it. It's a very pretty deck. It's got very bright pictures, and it's really a good positive deck, unlike others that I've had before. And in that deck in this deck I have, there's 76 cards out of 76 cards. There's maybe 5 pictures of men. That's very, mostly women. And you happen to pick 2 cards with 2 men, with each man on them. And not only are they men, but they kind of resemble each other, right? You've got these older dudes with the, with the gray hair and that. But I don't look at those as coincidences. There's always a reason. So I'll kind of tell you where I feel with what my intuition is showing me and how I feel like, that meshes with why you pulled 2 cards with 2 men on them. So hang on, guys. I want to make sure. Okay, looks Looks like my Wi-Fi is good. I'm not seeing comments. Hang on. Oop, let me make sure. Okay. Can you all see me? Can you hear me? Make sure I didn't go all weird again. So with your two cards that you pull, Katie, so both being kings, both being different, what we call suits, just like a deck of cards that you would play, you know, poker. The king is, when it's right side up, it really resembles or really is the sign of power, of leadership, of taking your life back, you know, that kind of feeling. And then, oh, thanks, you guys. I'm glad. Okay. When the cards are upside down, they really are the opposite in that sense of struggling with, you know, control of your life, struggling with others feeling like they can control your life. It really is, it's a very powerful card. It's almost like you just pulled two kings in a deck of, you know, if you were playing poker. You pulled a pentacle and a cup. A pentacle is something of value, and that something of value can be something tangible or not. So something you can hold and touch, taste, feel, whatever, or not tangible, some you can't touch. So, but good night, Leah. Good night, my friend. So that's a pentacle. A cup is just like it sounds. A cup, when a cup is full, then you feel like you're complete, right? I mean, let's be honest, when you go to like Starbucks and you get a cup of coffee, you feel good, your cup is full. When it's gone, we're a little sad, right? So it's kind of that same emotion. By the way, I heard something the other day, again, another squirrel moment, but they're saying, and I'm sure others have heard this, but people that look at a cup that is, you know, half full or half empty, some people would say, oh, that cup is half full, or some would say that cup is half empty. The optimistic, positive, spiritual one would say, you know what, that cup is refillable. I love it. So I'm going to start saying that more often. Fill my cup up with Coke, not so much coffee. Anyway. So yes, I feel like with your two cards upside down, they represent your shadow work. Shadow work is the things that you are working on for yourself, or those things that you know you need to work on to really just live your happiest, healthiest, best life. Things like habits, like drinking caffeine, drinking, you know, if you're wanting to cut back on that stuff, or sugars, that would be your shadow work. But really, shadow work is about the heavy emotions, the negative energy, the stuff that's happened maybe from your childhood, toxic relationships, deaths that you've experienced, you know, losses in your life. So heavy emotions, that's shadow work, will hold you back from living your best life. I tell people this, and every time you come and see me for the first time, I will tell you how important it is to do shadow work, and then I will leave it alone and I won't bug you about it anymore, but it's very important. Hang on one second. I have a candle that just went out and we can't have that. So hang on, please. If you've ever done readings, or you've ever gone to a reader, one of the most important things, sorry guys, this guy is, he's a little limp. Hold please. I told you I'm on one today. I'm on one. Okay. We'll fix that one right now. The wick was a little bit sad looking. His was limp. So anyway, my focus is all over. I promise I'm just, the energy in the room is weird. So working on your shadow work, please remember to do that kind of stuff, because it's definitely going to be what will help you live your best life. And yes, That's what she said. Okay, so Katie, for your two cards, then, you pulled the both upside down, and where I'm being very drawn to, I guess I would say the subject or the direction I'm heading, yeah, I really feel this has, this is a tough one because I'm going to your present, but I'm also going to your past. And so really what it is let's talk about your present for a minute. So in the present, I feel like the direction I want to go with your reading is relationships. So in the present time, I do not feel and I do not see that there is a very how do I put this, meaningful or intentional or potential relationship in your life. So I don't know if you feel comfortable, Katie, or validating if you have a significant other, but I do feel I'm going relationship, and it just feels right now that the cup is empty. So oh, I just read Anna's comment. I'll have to go back and watch that. It wouldn't surprise me. The energy is really kind of crazy in here. So, but for you, Katie, I really do feel like there's some disconnect in a relationship with a significant other. That's if you're with somebody, because I just don't feel or see this there. Then I go to your past, and again, for those who I'm doing readings for, if you feel comfortable, validating with all these people and being a little bit vulnerable, I love it. But if you're not, then we can talk privately. But Katie said, yes, I'm dating my boyfriend. I've been with him since we were 12. We're 21 now and have a 3-year-old, but we constantly fight. He doesn't. Okay. That makes friends, hun. Or makes friends, hun. Oh my God, that makes sense. You guys, I'm reading as I'm talking. I told you. Man, I haven't even had caffeine. It's lack of sleep. Yeah, so no, and you're validating a lot of this because I want to talk about where I go to your past. Now, you're 21, so you're still very young. I could be your mom. But you were dating since you were 12, so, there's been no other relationship per se in your life. So that makes sense, because what I wanted to say is I go to your past, and I feel like that the past behavior has really determined the future behavior, if that makes sense. And please know, my gosh, this is one thing I tread lightly with is relationships. I did have a time where I did a reading, and a lady came in, and sweet lady, not a good situation. And I'm very transparent. I'm very honest. And she was being physically abused. So I asked her, I said, or not asked, but I said, I feel that you need to get away, and you need to get to safety. Anyway, long story short, she went home, told the boyfriend, who she'd been with for many years, that I had said that she needed to leave. And hence the reason why that my hubby made sure that I was protected, and now Carrie. So there's a fun story for y'all. So I don't ever want to see relationships not work. However, I will tell you if I feel like that there is not a good feeling, but I will try to guide down paths of ways that I feel it can work. So keep that in mind for sure. Oh, I'm dying already. So when I see, like I said, the past behavior is predicting the future behavior, which you've been with the same person. I'm worried about the relationship. and you know, the tension that the two of you have together. And I'm really worried when I say your cup is not full. It's because I feel that this cup is your self-care cup, I guess, if you will, your energy, your happiness. You have given up so much, my friend, and I can feel it. And that's probably why I was drawn to you, because a lot of people that are at the lowest vibration, as healers or light workers, we are drawn to those people, and I immediately was drawn to you. It does not mean this relationship can't work. I'm just worried that it's very heavy on one side, meaning that your cup, and I'll kind of explain it as if I always use my hands, but this is this cup here is your cup of energy to give. This cup here is the energy that you give back to yourself. So when you look at the two cups, they have to overflow and they have to constantly be in an energetic flow. Your cup that is for yourself is depleted, and the other cup is overflowing, but the other cup is so far away that the overflowing energy can't go into that. I hope that makes sense. This is how my psyche works, so I'm trying to describe it as best I can. But I'm really worried about you and your energy, and how I should say, or if you have the ability or the know-how to replenish that cup up. So one thing I do feel that I see, again, this makes sense because you pulled two very powerful leadership. Both are men. So this tells me that the men in your life, or the man in your life, is very powerful, very controlling. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I mean, I guess that's for you to decide. But if you think of someone who's in leadership, and I really feel like, again, when I go to your past, and even back to the age of 12, this energy and this behavior has never changed. So the one thing I feel that I see coming for you, that is potential for you to get your energy recharged or refilled. I am telling you, I know you have a 3-year-old, so this is kind of hard, but you've got to start to go and do things alone, by yourself, getting to know who you are, not being scared to be alone. Man, I'll tell you, I used to hate it, but now I don't mind going and doing things by myself. I find it very cleansing and very, it helps me get grounded and centered, and it helps me to connect with my true self. And you know, when I went to Nevada with my paranormal team, I drove alone. I loved it. I was by myself for 6 hours-ish there and 6 back, and just, you know, did my thing and jammed out in the car and sang, and it was great. So, but I really feel for you, Katie. See if you can't take some time and do things alone and by yourself, so that you can fill up that empty cup of energy that is for your self-care and self-love. I can't see pictures, by the way. I wish I could show you, but your pictures are like, they're super tiny, and my eyes are not great. My husband can vouch for that. So I can't see faces or your picture, but I just got this this vision of you, Katie, and I feel like I know you. Have I ever met you, Katie? This is so weird, I know. For some reason, your name sounds familiar, but also your energy sounds familiar. But I see that you're very good on the outer self-care, your outer self-love, like, you know, doing your hair, your makeup, your nails, you know, whatever it may be, pedicures, but it's the inner self-love that that you want to work on. And the way you can do that, oh, let me look at your comment here, hun. Oh, let's see. Okay, I am dating my boyfriend. Let's see. Oh, whoops, just kidding. Where did it go? Okay. I agree 100%. It hasn't changed. I keep thinking it's going to change. Yep. I work, I clean, I take care of the bills. I try my heart. Oh, sweetheart. Yep. I just told my friend I need to schedule a reading with you. Good. Come see me. I'm going to do that Tuesday. I went to the bar with my friend. We have a drink and listen to music. We don't. Yeah. Yep. I see what you're saying, hun. I do. Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, okay. But I feel something also. See? I sent my Aunt Jessica to you and you were spot on with it. Oh, good. Well, good. Oh, I'm glad you sent some people my way. And by the way, I love my referrals. I appreciate them very much. They are ultimately what keeps my ability to share my gifts. So thank you for that. But yeah, I do feel that the inner self-love is going to need to be worked on. So, and part of that can also be through Reiki. And, you know, with the Reiki work I do, energy work, you come and we work on all your chakras, and that helps to release and loosen up, if you will, any blockages or sludge, I call it, because it sounds really gross. And we do a guided meditation and we flush all that out per se. So sometimes it's those blockages that are keeping us from, you know, finding our happiness. So, you know, think about that too. You know, readings and Reiki both are great together. I do those a lot. So we'll do a reading and then we do the Reiki to help push out all of the heaviness from the reading. Okay. All right. I hope that helped you, Katie. Let me know, hun. Message me, and it'll probably, hopefully by then, Kai will be able to help you get scheduled. It'll be awesome. Okay. All right, honey. I'm sending you lots of love and light, good positive energy and strength, and all that good stuff your way. So I actually bought some white, I guess you call them candelabra candles, you know, the long skinny candles. And anyway, it's kind of witchy, but you take the candle and you engrave names on the candle of those who need healing or, you know, positive energy, love and light. And you engrave their name, and then you anoint the candle, and then you burn it, and you just let it burn until the end. And it, you know, it's kind of witchy. It is witchy. It's ritualistic, but it's pretty cool to see how much it helps. So I will do that for you too, my friend. Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab, oh, hi. I do it every time. Should we make bets? How many times? Okay, and I don't know if Mandy ever got back on, but that's okay. No worries. Everything happens for a reason. And let's see. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Sarah. I love seeing these peeps that are joining. What time is it? I gotta change my clock. It's 9:30. My family's gonna be like, it's time for bed. Okay. All right. Yes, you have a good night too, Katie. Thank you, hun. Okay. Whoa, my phone's vibrating. Oh. Oh. I just saw a comment. Sorry, sometimes the comments go all funky. So give me uno momento, por favor. Ooh. And if you can come on live, let me know if you're willing to come on live. And I'll bring you on live, hopefully, if it works. No, Tandy, I haven't yet. Not yet, but that's not to say it won't happen. So, alrighty. Okay, Miss Claire. I'm going to do Claire's general because I have a feeling that we've got some energy changing, and I know it's 9:30, but let's go ahead and I'm going to do Claire's because sweet little Claire, and she really is tiny too. I think Claire's a little shorter than, no, Claire, you're about my height. I think you're my height. But she was rocking it, trying to get so many likes. It was awesome. I was laughing, but thank you. That was, I love the effort, and everybody's support was awesome too. So, okay, it's a secret. 12 and 31 in general. Wait, you just said 5 and 3. All right, my friend, do you want 5 and 3 or do you want 12 and 31? Because I have 12 and 31 pinned. Man, these ADHD children. Totally kidding. Totally kidding. Because I can with Claire. Oh, you're 5'3". We did a 5,3 goofball. Oh, you're 5'3". I'm only 5'1", so you are 2 inches taller. Okay. Let's see, 12 and 31. Okay, let me count these out, hun. 12 and 31. Ooh. Oh, I swear. I trying to count and my brain is like thinking of other things. So it's, you can tell the energy is really chaotic tonight. Okay. Okay. All right, Claire. So your general reading. Now remember, general, again, for those who weren't able to hear, but general is going to be just whatever kind of subject I'm drawn to, whatever I feel is the heaviest, and you know, we'll just go that direction. So Vicky, I didn't know, Vicky, you were that short. That's interesting. I did not know that, my friend. Okay, Claire's sweating. Well, good. So am I. There you go. Okay, so Claire, number 12 is the 5 of Swords, which is right side up. I know this card looks very kind of sad or, you know, dark or painful, but bear with me here because it's not always as it seems, right? Can't judge the book by its cover for sure. But, and then your 31 is the Queen of Cups, and that card came out right side up. So both cards right side up, no upside down cards, you know, representing your shadow work. I'm starting, it's the weirdest thing. Anytime I start to channel, start to feel energy from the other side, I get a raspiness in my throat. It's so, I don't know if other mediums do that, but I was told the other day, and now I'm going to watch myself and it's going to drive me nuts, but you guys will have to let me know. But when I start to channel loved ones on the other side, a lot of you that are on here have watched me for quite a while. Apparently I sit and do this with my lips. I don't know, I guess I mess with my mouth a lot. So, or I get kind of fidgety. I've watched my videos and it's true, which I don't know why. I think it's just the overwhelming feeling of the other side and the energy there. So, okay. All right. So, yeah, see, it's coming heavy. All right. So within tarot, Claire, for yours. So, yes, I do get thirsty. That's the other thing too. But it's not even a dry mouth thirsty, but my lips get all weird. I don't know. Anyway, so within tarot for you, Claire, the sword within the tarot kind of world is really represents things happening the way that you want them to be, how you want them to go. A cup, again, you pulled the cup, your cup is full. Things are good. You feel, like everything is, rainbows and butterflies. But you're not going to like what I tell you, and you know that I'm very transparent. I love you to death. And by the way, for those that are on that don't know, I know Claire, but I don't know Claire. We've never had, we have a friendship, but I don't know much about her life, and that's how I like it, because once we become close friends, then I can't do readings, because a lot of time readers, when they start to get close with friends and then of course family, we can't get out of our conscious mind and get into the subconscious, get into the psyche and the intuition, because our judgmental brain is very powerful. So that's why I like to not know much about y'all. So the sword and the cup card. When I pulled these and saw these for you, Claire, the first thing that I kept seeing was changes. And this felt to me where, yeah, I want you to be prepared with these changes being very much part of your, not just your career path, but also your purpose, your spiritual path. So, because when I see, this Queen of Cups, here I can show it. If you see her here, this is, the energetic flow. And I don't know if you knew, but energy goes in one hand and it flows out through the other. And then it's an equal kind of trifecta of energy. Up here is the crown chakra, and when the crown chakra is open and it's cleansed and clear and active, then you can connect to your highest divine, and you connect to your highest self, and you feel like you are complete, per se. So I was reading some of your comments. That's really cool. I just read Tandy's. Wow, 1 hour and 11 minutes. No coincidence, right? No coincidence with the numbers when loved ones start to come in. But so yeah, when I just said your decisions coming up and the changes that I see coming, one of them I want to talk about really quick is your job. When I see your job, your career, this I feel is going to be your hardest decision. Claire said, I start a new job in July and trying to pass. Oh, okay. Well, no wonder why. I'm like, your job is just, I feel has caused a lot. I mean, obviously, if you have to take a test that many times, it's very stressful. And so, it can cause the energy within yourself to really start doubting yourself. And then what you do is you put that in the universe, you manifest that negative energy, and then it comes back twice as much. And then what happens is your, throwing cards, your cup is empty. And even though this card is right side up and your other one is right side up, remember when I said the sword is the sword is for things happening the way you want them to go. This particular connection that I have, this is why I don't read tarot. I only use them as a guide, but I feel you've got to take a break, and you've got to take a step back. It's so hard and draining. I bawled Friday and tried so hard not to call him. Oh, honey, you are not an idiot. If I could reach through the phone and smack you, it would be very gentle like, but you are not a failure, my friend, at all. You're not an idiot. For me, I feel like this is really your it's the universe's way of challenging you and wanting to test you to see how far that she can push you, the universe can push you. And once you get to that point of feeling defeated, what's going to happen is all of that energy is going to come back, and then you're going to end up going down a whole different path. Now, that's sometimes we have to be at our lowest of lows until we're at our highest of highs, right? And so I feel at this point, take a step back, take a deep breath. I feel like you have a timeline to pass this test. Is that right? Let's see, I take it again Tuesday. Let's talk about that one. Do you have to take it Tuesday? Is there a timeline? Answer me that, and riddle me this. I don't know why I just thought about that. So let me know, because I feel like if there's a timeline, then I want to guide you one way. So let's see, used to know any timeline currently. Okay, hun. So you have free will. I'm not telling you not to take this test. I just don't know if I feel like Tuesday is giving you enough time. So Tuesday puts us at what? 6 days. This is interesting. Okay, so let's think about this. So so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? 5 days, because Tuesday's the day you take the test. Oh shit, you paid for Tuesday. Well, okay, not going to discourage you then. What's done is done. Do you notice what number is on this card? You have a 5, which you'll be taking that test in 5 days. So here's what I want you to do, my friend. So I love that you're on and that we connected, because you need to hear this. So between now and Monday, because that 5 days, which again, the cards are beautiful, right? Don't FML, knock it off. You're putting that energy out there. It's going to come back, and it's going to kick you in the ass. So knock it off. No. So between now and Monday, I want you every other day. This is what I see you doing. So if you studied today, tomorrow you have a break. I'm losing track of days. So Thursday's a break, study Friday. Saturday's a break, Sunday study, Monday's a break. Okay. However you want, no, like, right? That's why I use the cards, because they give you that beautiful validation of your energy. You picked your numbers. I just counted them out. So this is your spirit guides. This is your loved ones on the other side. This is the universe saying, here's your sign. Now let Stephanie help you and guide you. And so I'm telling you, because you've already paid for Tuesday, please just take some time for yourself. Now, when I say time for yourself, it's get out into the elements. I know it's been kind of really where you're at. I'm assuming you got lots of snow. Even out here, it's kind of rainy and dreadful. And, of course, it gets dark early. So people that are very spiritual and are drawn to energy during the moon phases, when it's not the full moon between the days, then we struggle with energy. Not our internal energy, but our energy, right? We get tired and lethargic. So yes, Tandy, fresh air. Go out. You're up in the beautiful mountains. And so go out and take your shoes off. I take 3 10-minute walks per work day just to be outside. Okay, perfect. That's great. But you gotta do more. So, and not at work. So when you get home, I want you to go home. And I know you're going to say this is crazy. Take your shoes and your socks off. Go outside, put your feet into the snow or the dirt or whatever it may be. And I want you to start doing a daily mantra. I'm going to send you these, my friend. I'll help you. No coincidence. I'm doing daily mantras on my page. That's going to be part of some new things I'm doing. So watch for those. These daily mantras, you say them and you repeat them over and over and over until you believe it. And I'm telling you, I'm going to engrave your name in my little white candle tonight and send you good energy for Tuesday. You're going to kill it. I know you will. But there's always a but. You have free will. If you go, and I'm going to tell you, no alcohol, surprise, no recreational drugs, which I know you don't, but I'm just, for others who want to know, FYI, this is how you can prepare yourself for an energetic awakening, I guess, if you will. So no alcohol, limited caffeine, all of these kinds of things that are going to eat rooty vegetables. The rooty vegetables will help you stay grounded and have that confidence that you need. Go do some meditation. These things are going to help you. So good. No drinking. The alcohol won't help you, or any other kind of substance, but I mean, caffeine's fine. But do these things. And then of course, the Monday, I'm having shirt problems. Sorry guys. The Monday before your test, let's see, what date is that? So 11, 12, 13, 14. So the 14th, so the 15th, Tuesday. But that Monday night, manifest and put, what I like to do is I'll write down on a piece of paper what I want to manifest. I know it's not the new moon, but we're almost there. So you can still do the new moon energy work. Write it down, fold it up, put it under your pillow Monday night. And then all of that energy, all of those thoughts of killing this test will start to energetically absorb into your beautiful cranial energy, into your crown, which is what this card is. And that beautiful energy comes down in, and then you kill it and you pass the test. So easy peasy. Easy. So I will send you good energy away. But these are the things I see coming for you. Let's take one day at a time, one step at a time, one thing at a time. That's the main thing that I was saying was work, and you validated why. And then once that Tuesday passes, then we can work on your spiritual side. Let's see. I know, Vicky, no energy drinks. Oh man, I'll tell you, I'm right there with you. I drink energy drinks. I need to cut back as well. But caffeine is okay. One energy drink a day is fine. It's, like having 2 cups of coffee is fine. But if you can deplete as much as you can, that's the best. So so Claire, you said about your grandpa. Let me kind of focus for a minute, because I haven't felt anybody today. It's been really weird. Yet, I mean, sometimes it comes through, but I have to ask those who are on, we have about 30 people on. Does anyone connect with the name Gertrude? Here's why. Let me see if I can find the notes. So if you ever come to me, I do psychography. And when I do psychography, what it is all of the information comes in and it flows onto paper. So if you've ever seen any other mediums like Tyler Henry, he kind of scribbles when he starts to channel. And I got, Vicky, you have a Gertrude. I knew it. I knew I needed to ask tonight. That is not a common name. That's just not a very common name. So what I do, let me see if I can show you. Gertrude is a Dutch name. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can see this, my crazy writing. But so the other night I wrote Gertrude down, and this is someone else's, reading. But I felt the female. I heard the name Gertrude. I write it down. They could not connect with it. And I knew it had to be for somebody eventually. So for me, Vicky, this could very well be just a sign from your aunt of her, coming through. I assume she has passed. This was the spiritual connection I was getting. This wasn't the psyche, hearing the name through my intuition or psyche. It was through the spiritual mediumship. I'm not feeling her here. I'm not getting anything from her. I can tell you that day that I heard her name, I gotta fix these dang headphones. I can tell you when I heard her name that there was a sense of pride for the for her children and their children, for how they have been, I guess, living their lives is the best way I can put this. So, God, my eyes watering. It was just that real, that feeling of kind of like, look what I did. These are my children, these are their children, and the pride that she had for, and maybe not all of them, because let's be honest, some of our family members maybe aren't making the best of choices in life, but overall, my eyes are itching. Overall, I did feel, Vicki, that that was the feeling I was getting. These lashes are driving me nuts too. See, there's something weird happening in here. Like, I'm starting to get watery, itchy eyes, and I don't have anything burning. But so maybe, and this has happened before, I might pick up more information now that we have validated her. And I love you just put, we called her, you called her, did you say Tanta Trudy? Is that really Tanta Trudy? Because when I asked the people that were here that day, I said, what would be the short name for Gertrude? And I said Trudy. And so that's interesting, because I don't know what the short name is for Gertrude. But so hang tight with me, Vicki. We might pick up more from your aunt. Were you close with her? If I started picking up things, let's say tonight, tomorrow, the next day, and I message you or post it on my page, would you be able to validate any information? If you can, let me know. Otherwise, I'll still post it, because you never know. But going back to Claire really quick, because I want to see if there's any chance of even channeling the other side. It's really weird. It's a very weird energy. You know what it feels like? And I have to interpret the best way I can of what it feels like when I start to channel the other side. Let's see. Oh, Rachel, my allergies are killing me. Probably don't have allergies. Seriously, I'll pick up on your guys' energy. It's so crazy. Oh, your second card, Claire, was the, killing me, Smalls. I put it away. No, it's here. Queen of Cups. So 5 of Swords, Queen of Cups. If you want to go through and you can Google the meaning if you'd like. But yeah, it might be I'm picking up on you and allergies from your energy. I don't want it. I had, I don't know if anyone was on the other night. I was channeling. I'm getting chatty right now because I can feel the energy. It's what I do when I start to channel. But I was doing a reading for a lady. And if you were on that night, maybe say something or speak up or confirm you were there. But we were channeling her son, and all of a sudden I'm tasting red licorice. And I asked her, I said, why do I taste red licorice? And, oh, Rachel, no, don't be sorry, hon. You're okay. It's so funny when I start to feel people's health issues or things happening with their body, and people feel so bad, but it's just what it is. But holy crap. Yeah, the allergies, it's what it is. My eyes are itching. And anyway, I was tasting red licorice, and the mom that was on that had lost her son in a tragic car accident, literally at that moment was opening up a package of red licorice and was eating the red licorice. unbelievable. It was so, I loved it. For me, that's just validation that her son was channeling and communicating with me, but wanted her to know that he was right there watching her as she was eating this candy. It was so beautiful. If you get the chance, I have posted it. It is on my page. So, you know, these are the things that our loved ones on the other side will do. They'll bring up things that I don't understand. They won't make sense. I've stopped trying to make sense of it, and my job is just to communicate what I get. So Carrie said, I remember that. It was so cool, Carrie, huh? So amazing. I might have to like do a little clip and post that, because sometimes people don't want to watch the whole thing, but it's at the tail end. Anyway, amazing night of channeling. But tonight's energy is almost like as if you go to like a rave. I'm not kidding you. That's the energy. I've never been to a rave, but so much chaotic energy. It's like, you know, when you go to let's say a rave or a rock concert, or a concert in general, and the band is already playing, or the, you know, whoever is up on stage is playing, and it's really loud, and people are screaming and talking. That's the best way I can describe what I'm hearing. It's bizarre, but I feel like some people think I'm crazy when I tell them I hear this stuff, but what's really cool is when we get the validations, like we've gotten like the licorice. But I'm just not able to focus on any particular energy. It's just, and I'm wondering if it has a lot to do with we're right in the middle of the full moon, the lunar eclipse, and the 11/11 portals. So it could be, it's just too much right now. I've saged, I've Palo Santo'd. It's just, yeah, Tracy, it is party time. I wish, it's so crazy. I wish I could in some way share with you all like what I hear, or the overwhelming energy, but all I can do is just describe what would be familiar. So Claire said, I felt that sense. Yeah, maybe I'm channeling your energy too, Claire. Go get you, Claire. The other thing you should go get, my friend, is hematite. Go get you some hematite. It'll help you stay grounded. I have a couple hematite. You can kind of see, this is one here. And if you've ever come and come to my studio, I have several different stones or crystals. And then this is also hematite. So it's very heavy, kind of feels like a magnet, because it's meant to be heavy so that it can absorb all of the negative energy. So try that, Claire. Go get you a hematite, and before you take that test, put it in your bra. Have it really close to you. Oh, all right, my friend. Claire says, we have a rock store here. All right. If you're going to be a follower, you cannot call them rocks. They are stones or crystals. They are not rocks. A rock is what you find out in your garden. They are stones and crystals. So, I'm just teasing though. I give so many people crap about that. My husband will intentionally, okay, funny story really quick. See, I'm not even tired. This is crazy. The energy is so much. My poor hubby's probably in bed. But we went to the crystal, what was it? The gem fair. We went to the gem fair, and my husband knows that I'm very adamant. You don't call them rocks. They're stones or crystals. And we walk in and he's like, I can't wait to go and see all these cool rocks. And I'm not kidding. We had like all of these very passionate crystal, stone, you know, maybe rock connoisseurs, you know, watching over, you know, or turned around and just like laughed. Some laughed, some glared. I'm like, cannot take you anywhere. And then we go inside and he's like, look at this cool rock. So, right? Of course he did. Of course. That's why I love him. But yeah, I always give people crap when they call him rocks. But I just saw your comment. Oh, Sarah, that's a good idea. Maybe I can kind of, you know, speak of anything that I hear that might make sense. And then maybe that would funnel the energy and the sound to just one person, right? But yeah, Claire, you said, remember how you mentioned someone walking up the escalator the wrong way? Exactly. Yeah. Is that how you've been feeling? Right? Not getting anywhere. Just, yeah. I remember. I've kind of been in that weird rut lately as well, but my husband's been posting and sharing a lot of these inspirational, motivational little clips on Spotify, and I've been trying to share those. And man, I'll tell you, they are, sorry, this stink thing, they have been pretty motivational for sure. So go watch some of those. I'll share some of those on my page too for you, Claire. And I am willing to bet that it'll pump you up and it'll get you going and get others going as well. But I'm gonna shut my mouth, and I know gosh, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, my whole family's asleep. I'm in here partying it up in my room. And I'll probably go to bed at midnight, and that's what I do. Okay. Okay, who just put a trampoline together? I know I told you this stuff is weird. They're showing me a trampoline, either that it got blown and needs to be repaired, or they just bought a trampoline, which I don't know, unless you're in a warmer state, why you'd be putting a trampoline up during the winter months. But or it got blown, but it just happened today. But there's something about a trampoline. If that connects, I'm telling you, it's the weirdest shiz I see. But that's what they're showing me today, maybe yesterday, within the last 24 hours. They're showing me that someone was putting together, yeah, a trampoline. It's so weird. Oh, no. No, not a trampoline. That's not what this is. Someone just put up a hot tub. I know that sounded weird. All I could see was the round, and then I could see the bars, and I thought it looked like a flat surface and a trampoline. This is like a hot tub or a sauna. But yeah, this is like someone just purchased a hot tub or a sauna, you know, and I can see the barrier, you know, around. That's where I thought it was a trampoline, but they very quickly corrected me. And then as I was seeing that, they brought me to a memory. My husband and I just went to Costco, and they have like a blow up one that you can put out in your backyard and sit in that thing. So let's read if that connects, that crazy stuff. Vicki was thinking about buying one for Christmas. I don't blame you about the risks. Let's see. I'm looking, let's see. Anna said, I saw a story about a trampoline blown on. Oh, well, that's interesting. Tony, we just filled ours with water. Okay. Tandy said, my husband's going to build a old lady a deck to go around her hot tub. Oh, Oh, gotcha. Okay. Vicki, I've been thinking about it in the past 2 months. Yes, you can come. I seriously want to buy this thing. It's amazing. It was, I can't remember. I want to say it was only like $400, which I know I say only, but it's a good size jacuzzi kind of looking thing that you can just blow up and put in your backyard. And anyway, but they brought me to that. Now, what more goes with that, right? Because that's kind of the vision of who does this connect with. So it could be connected to Tony or Tandy. But let me see if I pick up anything more. So I said it's very chaotic. It's so weird. I think I'm going to have to really go through my house tomorrow because I have readings and I'm going to have to cleanse very good tomorrow just because of the weird vibes. Hmm. Um, I gonna just really quickly, I know it's getting late and I can hear my family's going to bed, so I'm gonna wrap up here in a sec. But the next thing I was getting was a name. Like names are tough for me. Names come through very cryptic, like so they come in syllables. I'll hear bits and pieces. But let me write something down here. This is okay. That's weird. Well, let me just tell you what I just heard. 2 syllable starts with a V, like Victor, Vicky, violin. Ends in an L, 2 syllable. But like I heard, like Virgil. That was the first name I heard was Virgil. Um, let's see. Let's see. Rachel, I put my trampoline together and cussed my husband the whole time because that's the stuff he always did. I was upset. Oh, oh goodness. Okay, Rachel, hang with me, hun. Um, husband, Rachel, your husband has passed, correct? Um, let's see. So, Rachel, does that V name connect with you in any way? Um, so like Claire said, I have a Vern. Oh, you have a Vernon. Oh, oh, okay. Claire, you have a grandpa, a Vernon that has passed. Is this a grandfather? And then Rachel, do you have a V name connected to that has passed? Um, I can't differentiate right at the moment if it's male or female, but you don't. Okay. Doesn't have to be a name of a person. It can, oh, Vernal. Vernal. Okay, you said Vernon, but I do feel like Claire, we might be going that way. And Taddy, yeah, she did ask about her grandpa. Rachel, do you connect with the city, the town, Vernal? The 2 syllable. And Vernon would also make sense with what I'm hearing. Okay, Vernal is what the little town of. Oh, Rachel lives by Vernal. Oh, shiz. Okay, hang with me, my friend. Would your this is what happens. I swear, my roommate has a sister in Vernal. Okay, Rachel, I feel like we're going your direction. See, here I'm ready to wrap up, and then you've got some crazy stuff. Would your husband, would his energy be very party-like, excited, heightened, energetic. That's the best way I can describe the energy in the room. So, Rachel said, I live in Duchesne. I was in Vernal. Holy smokes. Okay. This is what happens. I'm telling you, it's crazy stuff. Okay. So, yeah, the energy got really quiet now. But I feel like this could be your hubby, but it does feel like I went from a rager, like crazy energy, then all of a sudden when I calmed myself in my mind and in a sense put myself in the spiritual realm, then that's where. So yes, so funny, always the life of the party. Okay, I have a feeling, Rachel, that we have your hubby here. Not 100%, but I'm feeling like things are aligning. So let me just give me a second. Okay, let me ask you, Rachel, were you kind of manifesting, or were you putting the intention out there of hoping to connect with him? Let me just stop there and then I'll tell you what else I'm getting. But did you put it out there to be manifested, intention of, it'd be nice to hear from you today, or what might be. So, and I'll tell you what else I'm getting. But a lot of time when I start to really get honed in, it's because they want to fulfill your request. So, yes, perfect. Okay. The other part to that is that your husband, he says that I heard you. Ask whether you said it out loud or you thought of it, but he says I heard you, and he but he's laughing. He's kind of laughing because he was with you today. You were driving. This is the vision. He's showing me you're driving, and he was with you, and just it was almost like he was back in the day when he was here in the physical world and would have just given you so much shit for your driving because of the way you were driving with the road they were. No. You guys, do you see what happens? I'm not kidding you. The Wi-Fi has been great, and now as we've been on here and we've been feeling your husband's energy, and he has now stepped forward and now it's calm, but his energy, my whole Wi-Fi just went off and glitched, right? It just went all weird. So you said spot on, perfect. He very much is here, and there's no doubt this is for you. Okay, I just have to tell you what I heard, and I hope it makes sense, and I hope that it yeah, I hope it makes sense. But let's see. Oh, I glitched. New energy. Yes, looked like Picasso. Okay, well, that works. I was wondering. Yeah, well, Rachel, this is your husband's energy causing the Wi-Fi to go all kind of wonky. But I love it. But what I just heard was your husband, and I'll just tell you exactly what I heard. I heard, what kind of shenanigans is this? Like, what we're doing here today to channel him, even though he's here and he's very funny, he's channeling very well, but he's like, what kind of shenanigans is this? Like, I heard the word, who says shenanigans? Now, whether he said that or not, but the whole point of it is that we're doing here, maybe he would have kind of laughed at, or just kind of been, you know, a believer, but maybe wouldn't want anyone to know, you know. But anyway, that's what I heard just as it went all glitchy. That was crazy. Oh, I love we're getting messages now because it's been weird energy. He says, make sure that you blow the water out of the lines. I don't know what this is. Do you live in a very cold place? He says, blow the water, the air through the lines so they don't freeze. Your husband's a little bit cautious and worried and protective for you because he's showing me worry about this winter and you having to do a lot of this by yourself, but something about making sure that your pipes don't freeze. Rachel, holy shit. See? I'm telling you, this is what I do. They come through and they just validate the stuff that they see that you just did, you know. So he's very, very, very proud of you. Very proud and kind of in a smart ass way surprised that you are handling a lot of the things that maybe he would have done when he was here in the physical world, right? But he's giving you so much credit for how hard this has been. And yes, exactly, Tracy. Still trying to keep her safe. And isn't it amazing how our loved ones on the other side, even though they're not here physically with us, they're always watching over, always protecting us, guiding us. I mean, I could tell you all these stories, but it's just one of those things where you have to trust that they are safe and that they are at peace. And this is why I love what I do, my friends, because tonight's been weird. I thought, we're not getting anything. And now here we are. We only got, 20-something people on, which I love the more smaller, intimate, but it's 10:15 at night. My poor hubby is probably in bed and he's, you know, such a great man. And I'm sure he's like, come to bed. But he knows lately it's been crazy nights. But I can't go to bed when I know that somebody here needed to hear a message. So this is the crazy things that happened, because I was about ready to wrap up. I thought, oh, you know, but he made sure he made his presence here. So Rachel said, I had a ladybug on my ceiling and thought it was a spider, but I knew it was him then your life. Oh my gosh. Crazy. See, I wasn't even going to come on live tonight. I wasn't going to even bother with it. So, but something told me just to hop on and just go with the flow. And I'm so glad, Rachel, that your husband's here and giving you, you know, some peace and comfort and just, you know, letting you know how proud he is of what you've been doing, you know, the chores that he normally would do. And he says, clean out the trash can. I just heard clean out the trash can. So I don't know what this is about. Okay, this is weird. Do you get raccoons in your trash can? I saw raccoons. He's like, clean out the trash can. It's like the main trash can, I think, outside. Do you get raccoons? It's like he's showing me the critters and he's like, clean it out. So it's so funny. Rachel said, OMG, stop. Is that what happened? He's hilarious. It's hilarious. He's so protective and just wanting you to make sure that you are okay, and that's why he showed me that damn trampoline. So it was a trampoline, But there's also something about the hot tub. So if you have a hot tub, whatever winterizing you do, or if you don't with the hot tub, or fixing the hot tub, make sure you do that as well. He's funny. Oh my gosh. He's a character. Okay, so he just now showed me, and some of you on my live may not, you might be too young to remember, or maybe they have it now, but he keeps showing me back in the day, I would say like the 80s, late 80s, they used to have where you could put your your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, you could put their face on a pillow, and he's showing me the pillow with his face on it, and he's just like, he's cracking up, like he is hilariously, like he is, yeah, I can't even talk. He's laughing about something about the pillow with his face. I'm going to read, my trash can cracked all the way down last week, and I think these cats getting into it. He always used to be stickler about the trash cans because they would stink, and he would clean them. Oh, I love it. That's so awesome. I love it. So there you go. Now he's validating about the trash cans as well. So cute, isn't it? It's just some of the stuff, it just blows me away. Sometimes I kind of freak myself out. I'm not gonna lie, but I love it. I love it. Claire, good night, sweetheart. I love you. Yeah, I know. Right, Rachel? I could probably go all night with him. He's hilarious. But yeah, I do feel, you know what's interesting too is I feel that he came through when he knew that he could just have more of a private time with you, if that makes sense. You know, we had a lot of people on, I mean, a little more than what we have now, but, and it's very late, it's 10:30. But it was almost like this is how he wanted it to just be an intimate connection right now, if that makes sense. So, and of course he knows how much you love him, my friend. You guys have such a beautiful, I almost want to say cute relationship, and cute's not even the right word. I struggle with the right adjectives or whatnot, but I feel like that you guys had such a fun, playful, that's what it is, very playful relationship. When you loved very deeply. When you fought really hard. But at the end of the day, you knew no matter what, things would come back together, right? I don't know what this is, but I just heard the word cherry. Cherry, or like my cherry or my sherry. I don't know. Cherry. I saw something about a like cherry. I'll just leave it at that. But I don't know what that's about. Yeah. I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. So whatever it is about the word cherry, by him calling you that. So, oh, okay. Well, then that's why your mom, and is mom here in the physical world, Rachel? Is she here living? Susan has a sherry. Yeah. I'm waiting to see why he's bringing up that name. Oh my gosh. Yep, Jen. That's right. Jen's name is Sherry. Okay. She's living. Okay. Perfect. Because I do feel that he wasn't really validating or saying that she was with him, but for whatever reason, I don't know why he's bringing her in, but other than just maybe validation of her. Oh, she had some blood work done today. Oh, okay. I got to. That's why he's bringing her up, because he's worried about you. Oh, I keep getting some weird. I have got right here. I have got some weird stinging pain. All of a sudden, that's really weird. I don't know if this has to do with how he passed. Rachel, something about the head, because now my head is just tingling, but right here is really like a very sharp pain. It's almost like when I had shingles. I had shingles one time. I had them on my scalp. It was so awful. I don't know. I hope that's not the case. But maybe this is his way of, oh, hang on. Yep. He's bringing your mom up. He's bringing up the worry for mom. That's crazy that he just said her name, and then my head started to hurt. So give me 1 second, hon. I just heard Daryl, Daryl. Something about Darren or Daryl. So 2-syllable, Darrel, like Daryl or Darren. Oh, he had, let's see, in a car accident, died on impact, but I remember the staples on his head. Okay, so that would be why he's, yeah, it's weird. It's just stinging, right through this area. Yeah, okay, that would make sense, hon. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, he died on impact. Oh goodness. Yeah, he's, I'm telling you, it's like right here. It hurts. Yeah, it's like that stinging, like I guess if you'd have stitches or staples. But that name, I don't, or something to do with that word, Daryl. Yeah, Daryl or Darren. Oh, wait, you said, oh, Donald. Who's Donald? Oh, who's Donald? Sorry, when I looked, I thought it said Dunn. Donald. Who is Donald? Yeah. Donald. Okay. Yep. Who is that? Yeah, validate who that is. Ooh. What are you showing me? He says something about mom's got sores in her mouth. Something about mouth. My uncle Donald. Okay. Okay. Oh, and you have a Donnie. This is going to be, when I heard the name, I felt that it was someone he was with. So this is going to be someone who passed. Did your uncle or your stepmom pass? Because I feel like he's wanting to validate he's with them. And then he said he's worried about, there's something a mom with, this is really weird, but like the tongue or inside the mouth sores. I don't know if I've ever seen this before, but something with the mouth, the sores in the mouth. Yeah. And I have no idea what kind of disease or issues or health issues would be with that, other than just maybe normal, cankers or whatnot. So but it's something about the inside of the mouth. Hmm. Um, um, okay. The next thing he's showing me, is, what the hell is this? Um, I'll just tell you what I'm seeing, but he shows me, I don't know if you have children, but he's showing me, I wonder if the mouth is for the kids. Let's see. Nope, you said she has to have all her teeth pulled. Okay. So he's talking about mom still. Okay, hon. Okay. So again, him validating mom and the worry for mom, the mouth, the teeth, having to be pulled as well. Okay, I can't not tell you what I saw or heard, because if I don't get it out, I will be sick. It's the weirdest thing. It's like when you have, a stomach bug and you have to get it out, right? You have to throw up. It's so weird. But your husband is worried about mom, but I'm going to tell you first and foremost, I, as well as what your husband is showing me, am not worried about mom. I think the most of my worry for mom is just the emotional, mental, maybe some physical impact and exhaustion that this, the outcome of her blood work with the illness is going to be. He shows me that, that his mother-in-law will be here for some time. And this is why I have to tell you what he's saying, because he turns this into a funny now. And he's like showing me, when when little kids go to the dentist and they either have a clean bill of health with their teeth, or they have to have a tooth pulled, and they do, or they accomplish something, and then we put it up on the fridge. Your husband's being silly and is like talking about mom and how we want to be proud of her and put that up on the fridge, because he's just kind of being a smart ass. And I have to tell you, because I can't not tell you, but I feel like this is his just goofy way of trying to relax you and help you not worry so much about mom, because he is very adamant that mom is going to be okay, and that if he was here in the physical world, he would have done something silly. And I literally saw a drawing like a kid would do and put up on the fridge. So however you connect to that, Rachel, I hope you do, because your husband is hilarious and all over the place. But I love that he's brought up his worry for you, and very specific about the things that you've been doing recently that he would have done. I love how he brought up mom very specifically and wants to ease your mind that mom's going to be okay. And then he kind of wraps it all up with, like, it's like a mic drop, like bam, and then puts it up on the fridge, right? That's the feeling, look what I did. Look at my accomplishment, or how proud are we of mom, for getting through all these health, scares and whatnot. But I'm telling you, this is the weird stuff that people do. They come through just like they were here in the physical world, right? So Rachel said, yes, that is so his personality. I know he totally would give her shit. I just... Good. Oh, I'm so glad I'm interpreting it the right way, because I would feel awful if you were like, oh no, that's he would never do that, right? I love his energy. I love his personality. He reminds me a lot of my husband, and just that funny, you know, when things get serious, he wants to turn it into something positive, but also, you know, serious in his own way. But I'm so glad. I'm so glad that, I mean, it's late, but I'm glad that we got a message for you. It took some time. I mean, let's be honest, I came on at 8:15, so, and it's 10:30, so 2 hours that I was not planning to do, but he had his own agenda, and I'm happy to be here to oblige and give you a little bit of his beautiful message and some peace and comfort. This is what I do. I love it. I love it. Let's see. When I see the number 8 in threes, is that him? 100%, my friend. And the number, ooh, let's do this just for fun to wrap up. Let's see. Oh, that's crazy. That is so crazy. I love it. Okay, so let's just for fun pull an oracle card, and whatever message comes from this beautiful oracle card, I'll count out 8 cards. You will know this is from your husband. But yes, the 8 is the sign of the infinity symbol, which in spiritual meaning, when you see the 8s, the synchronicity of 8s, it is your loved ones letting you know that they are always there. It's that infinity, right? Always being there, always protecting and guiding and loving. And the 8 is a very, very powerful spiritual number. So that for me, 100% is your hubby. So let's just for fun, and then we'll wrap up. And I'm gonna go sit on my couch and then try to decompress, and then we'll wrap things up, and then I'll try to go to bed tonight. We'll see how that goes. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, so I don't know if I've ever done this for anyone, but your hubby, your message from him is that nothing is yet set in stone. So I hope here, I'll show you. You can see that beautiful card. I feel like it's really blurry though. This is the mutable. Oh, that's cool. The mutable moon. I can honestly say I'm not sure what that means. I mean, mutable is quiet. Maybe this is his way of just letting you know that the shitstorm that you've been feeling in your life, even since his passing, is not set in stone. Things are going to get better. That's how I feel intuitively, and I feel that's his message to you, just to give you some comfort, right? Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that your husband had beautiful connections tonight. He channeled very well. And you, my friend, had a big part in him being here because you manifested and put out that intention to ask for him. And he listened, and he came through with, you know, some amazing validations of your life. So I hope that helped you, maybe give you a little bit of comfort. When you go to bed tonight, ask him to come in your dreams, or thank him for coming through. And, you know, they hear us, they hear you. And make sure you take care of your trash cans. That was hilarious. I just kept seeing critters going in your trash can. Hilarious that literally happened. But all right, guys, I am going to go to bed. So good night, Sarah. Night, Anna. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out this late with me. Good night, Tandy. And I will be back on Wednesday. Oh, I hope I get to share these babies with you before then. So 2 grandbabies. Let's cross our fingers and hope coming very, very soon. But hi, Richard. Yes, rest up for you, my friend. Yeah, I'm glad you checked in. All right, you guys have a good night. Lots of love and light and good positive energy your way. We'll see you soon.